I'm going to talk about the curse of the new year, the curse of 2025. What I'm talking about is the pressure of a new year. A new year or the start of a new year is always a time where people feel they have to transform their lives overnight, straight away. Once you come back from the club at 3 a.m. Jan 1st, 2025, then you start all your goals at once and you must start achieving. I'm telling you guys right now, since I got back from Lagos, I have been lazy. I haven't really filmed. I haven't really been doing my best at work. No HR. I've been completing my work 9 to 10 p.m. But I felt like I could push more. I just wasn't having it. I just didn't want to put in that effort. But now I feel ready to work again. Don't be hard on yourself. It's the start of the year. It is hard. Everyone else seems to have all their New Year goals sorted out and they're already executing it. It might take you to March to find out what you're going to achieve this year. And that's completely fine. Well, March is a bit late. Maybe to end of Feb. Let's say end of Feb. By end of Feb, by the time it's Valentine and you've taken a girl out and you guys are having fun, by that time you should know what you're doing for the rest of the year, right? You shouldn't be... In fact, okay, let's make a bet, guys. If you don't have a New Year resolution, you should not be taking a girl out on Valentine or buying any girl that's not your girlfriend or your mom flowers and a gift. But I digress. What goals do I want to achieve this year? And I think you guys can not set the same goals as me, but you can see how more or less and learn from how I've tried to organize my goals and how I plan on achieving all of it. So the first goal or the first thing I'm going to do is I've split my goals more or less. Guess what I've split my goals into? What sections? Come on, pause the video and guess. Okay, I've split my goals into my finance goals, fitness goals, and the other stuff. Let's say personal goals. Well, finance is personal, fitness is personal. So let's say my other goals. So what's my finance goal this year? And did I actually achieve my last finance goal or my finance goal last year? I would say last year, I achieved most of my finance goals. I achieved my investment and savings goal, but my cost definitely went up, which I didn't like. And it's not because I have a girlfriend, wink, because I've had a girlfriend for the last 3 years now. It's not because of that. I'm gonna go into my banking app, download my statements for the last year, and analyze where all my money went. And I want you guys to do the same. In order to improve how much you invest or save, you can either increase your income or reduce your cost. And I want that the start of every year, you do an audit of your financial health. More or less check what the F are you spending your money on? Where's your money going? Is it to, I can't use that word. Is it to recreational endeavors or is it to business? Find out. And when you find out, cut the stuff you don't need. On my finance channel, I've more or less made a video about how to budget your money for 2025. Click here and watch that. That will more or less show you guys how I have decided to budget for 2025. Now, apart from cost cutting, the next thing I'll make sure I do is, and this is I must do, is increase the amount I'm going to invest. Thankfully for me, because I work in banking, my base salary should go up this year. Now, what you shouldn't do is your salary goes up and then your costs go up as well. And I think that's what happened to me, actually. That's probably what happened to me. And that should not happen. So I'm going to increase the amount I'm going to invest every single month. I won't say what the number is, but let's assume my base salary goes up by 25%. How much I'm going to invest will go up by 15%. And I'm going to invest every single month a fixed amount in various instruments. And you should do the same. You should invest your money. I won't talk about investing any more detail, but please invest your money. This is very, by the way, but actually kind of related to finances. Today, after the gym, I've more or less unsubscribed from most of the mailing list I have. I've cleared out my inbox. These mailing lists are more or less just meant to take your money. And today, I more or less unsubscribe from all the ones I get stuff from. If I need a new shirt, then I know I need a new shirt, I'll go and buy it. I don't need you to tell me every single day there's 10% off, because that means the 10% off is just a normal price. So F off with that. But that's by the way. Nextly, fitness. What are my fitness goals for this year? Now, for like everyone and their dad who started High Rocks last year, I decided to start hybrid training in September. And Someone asked me a question on Instagram and was a very good one. We were like, why? Were you following the trend? Yeah, I was. But it's also because in terms of my physique, in order to improve, I would need to bulk. And I don't want to bulk. Like, I have no interest going above 100 kilos ever again. But unfortunately, or fortunately for me, I'm someone that drives or looks for progression. So what else could I progress in? I used to run before. So I said, you know what? Why not start running? Why not start combining lifting and running? Why not? Why not? Because why not? You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I don't like when people say that actually. So I should remove that from the video. But no, if I can do it, you can do it. So I started running, and literally since I started running, I have noticed so many differences. It's actually crazy, right? I will do a full video on my 4-month journey. I hate when people use the word journey. My matcha journey, my green tea journey, my running journey, I hate the word journey, but I will use it as clickbait. I will post that video and actually record that right after this on my fitness channel. Yes, I have 3 YouTube channels, not making me a millionaire yet. So I guess I'm wasting my time, but I will give you guys a lowdown on my experience running. Most of it is very positive, but I'll say what I've noticed straight away. I'm leaner than ever. My resting heart rate is improved. Abs are popping. My strength is still there, with some caveats. So watch out for that video on my fitness channel and Workout Auto Fitness. But my goal with running this year is to get a 5K time of 20 minutes. Currently my 5K PB is more or less 24 minutes, but it's actually 23 if I count for wind. So I'll say it's 23 minutes. That's my current 5K PB. So my goal is to try and get a 20-minute 5K, or just, no, probably not under. Like 20, 21 minutes, I'll be very happy. My goal also is to try and slowly come down to like 94, 93 kilos. Currently I'm 96, 97. I think if I just keep my food at a good level, due to the running and lifting, my weight will slowly come down. So that's my fitness goal. I have no physique or bodybuilding related goal. It's to maintain my size, but I'm really focused on running this year. I want to improve my running. That's literally like my focus this year. Next year, maybe if something happens, I might decide to actually start competing again. Who knows? But we'll see. 1 second. I talk so much shit, right? Right, guys? The next thing. My next goal. Actually, let's pause on my next goal. For all my goals, if you notice, they are more or less goals that can be quantified and are actually kind of hard, but still achievable, right? My goal cannot be, I want to end up in the NBA. Ain't gonna happen. My goal cannot be, I want to be a better person. Like, what does being a better person mean? How can you achieve that? Because when your goals don't have quantifiable objectives or quantifiable benchmarks, then you don't even know if you've achieved it or not. So try and make sure your goals always have a numerical aspect to it. So if, for example, you say you want to be a better person. I don't know why you say that anyway, but some people set goals like that. We know them, right? So let's say your goal is to be a better person. How can you achieve that? I don't know. Maybe you donate half your salary to an orphanage. I don't know. That's a good example of how to make a very vague goal quantifiable. So you should do that. Okay, we're more or less like 16 minutes in. Do I keep going? I wish this was live so you guys can tell me to shut up or keep going, but I will round up very soon. The thing about life is you start one place, you never know where you end up. The thing about life is it just goes fast. It goes very fast. So I'm fucking 27 now. And guys, I tell you, I remember being 21 like it was yesterday. I'm like, fuck. I'm more 30 than 20. That's fucked. But I have a lot more I want to achieve, and I'm not going to waste any time not achieving that. But you have to learn to execute. If something is stopping you from achieving your dreams, aspirations, goals, get rid of it. Back to sender. Send it back. Like, get rid of that thing. Because the last thing I want is when I'm 105 on my deathbed, I look back and not be happy about what I achieved in life. So the New Year curse is a curse because you feel like you have to start achieving stuff straight away. It is a good time or a good turning point mentally to say, okay, you know what? Last year I was doing some load of fuckery, and this year I'm going to stop and change my ways. And write stuff down. Speak to people that can help you out. Again, my DMs are always open for you guys that are struggling or just need a second opinion, right? It could be I don't know, I'm going to university. Should I study economics or finance? DM me, let's talk about it. And to be fair, all of you guys do, and my DMs are always open. So I will end the video on that note.